Okay. We're, is this on? Yeah. Okay, really quick. Oh, happy full moon, by the way. I'm using my cute little teeny tiny tarot, the Light Seer Pocket Tarot. It comes in a tin. All the tarot should come in a tin. Actually, the ones that come in solid, sturdy boxes aren't bad too. But the ones that come in the flimsy little like card case, teeny thin, not even a millimeter thick thing, that's disgusting. And you gotta be ashamed of yourself, just saying. Anyways, that's off topic. I got distracted setting up my camera. Okay. The lighting is weird. So I'm getting like, okay. For the Oracle cards, both of these came out. Now, deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences is giving me super Piscean vibes. It's depicting what is called, what she's calling a priestess of the depths. And this card gives me super 12th house vibes. Always ruled by Pisces, but works with whatever constellation it lands in if you're into astrology and want to look at more clues on how to do this. But super Pisces. Subconscious, unconscious. And then this is like the opposite. Adjustment, looking back and moving forward. And it shows what she calls the priestess of consciousness, which is given me, you know, like if Pisces is Neptune, this is giving me Saturn vibes because that's the planet of karma. It's Capricorn and Aquarius's planet. Capricorn being associated with, it's really funny. It's associated with the Devil card, but it's also associated with the Hierophant, the fifth major arcana card, which is all about navigating your systems to ascension. Even within systems, be it like religious constructs, spiritual practices that have, you know what I mean, like structure. It can also represent big authoritative organizations like the government, say. And Saturn is a planet of karma, of like logic, discipline, structures, cause and effect. It's Aquarius and Capricorn's planet. And Aquarius is obviously a very brilliant planet as well. They're both transcendental planets, which is probably why I'm associating them with these cards. So think Neptune, think Saturn if you're into astrology. Priestess of the depths, priestess of consciousness. And I'm getting the vibe that with these happy new moon, did I say full moon? I think I said full moon. Happy new moon. With this new moon and all the planets put together right now, wish fulfillment. People are probably feeling the energy, and exactly Venus is like up in there, extremely buffed up with the sun. She's like on top of the sun right now. Okay, they're like making babies, and their babies involve harmony, loud harmony. It's very easy right now to be very sensual. It's very easy to like look at something that you wouldn't even notice before and like see all the beauty of the divine in it, like how you're connected to it, how it's connected to everything with you, how beautiful it is. And I'm definitely noticing that. I'm like off in La La Land often, like, wow, it's great to be alive. I accidentally sent like a whole, like the whole message didn't even fit in one MMS text message. I had to go into a second one and quickly wrap it up because I realized I sent like a whole freaking book. about, I accidentally got into. I'm like, wow, isn't it weird to think about how it's like crazy that everything's a crazy, happy, like stroke of sheer dumb luck miracle? Like the fact that this planet had to come together totally by chance in a perfect balance that is so delicate that it can harbor life, which is super rare, like across the entire universe. That first had to happen. Okay. And then specks of stardust had to, like, every living thing is stardust. Everything had to come together and evolve and morph. And it was just like one fucking stroke of luck after another that life got more and more complex. And then you get people. Okay. You get people that to get to be as complex as they are on top of all of that. Like, I don't know if you've ever looked at all the planets in the solar system. Like, astrology got me thinking about this, right? As like a total side thing to like actually studying the actual astrology. It's like kind of mind blowing, all of the miracles that had to happen. And there's just so many. There's too many to count or say. I could probably write a whole book. And it's like wild. And then you're just the entire time, you're like, whoa, I'm alive. And it's like a fucking miracle. And then on top of it, we get to be like this in touch with the fact that we're alive. Like yesterday I was doing this and it was the priestess card that came out yesterday. I forget what they were referring to her as, but it was the card of telepathy, which is being capable of being in touch with the energies around you to a point where you can harmonize yourself with the universe. And that's sort of like, it could even go as far as like having this knowing connection, because you are so sensitive to energies right now between you and other life forms and potentially another person who's also like going through this sensitivity right now. Today cards came out that sort of branch out on that. So another effect of being so sensitive at the moment is being able to tap into the energies that you otherwise wouldn't have noticed. The currents, so to speak, right? Think like deep oceans, Neptune. Okay. The ocean has currents, various different kinds of currents, all happening regardless of whether you want them to or not. And what's going on in those currents is something you can look at the moment. It is something that with meditation and just like being in touch, right? Like yesterday we talked about like the crown chakra and heart chakra a lot. And knowing that you, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected, and that like whatever this pain is, whatever pains you're noticing, don't run from them. And like it was happening whether you were aware of it or not. And it's better to be aware of it so that you can work with it to make changes. Sorry, the shadows and the lighting is weird. To make a life that is a lot less painful in the end and more true to you and what you want and what makes you happy. And another way to do that isn't just noticing external energies in the world around you and how you're connected to everything. It is also going deep, deep within yourself right now. You might have this sense of unease of like background energies. Think of these as like currents that aren't in harmony and they're not really like serving you. You've got to look at those and figure out how to sort of harmonize that. But in order to look at them, it is very important that you stay in that safe zone that we spoke of yesterday with an open heart and an open mind, right? Don't let it shove you into this place of pain again, because it's happening whether you're aware of it or not. And it's actually better and more empowering to be aware of it. And if this is for you, if this is your time right now to sort of be like awakening to this, you do have a lot of angels, ancestors. There's a lot in the spiritual energetic dimension that are helping you right now. So feel safe. Feel safe in whatever it is that you see, good, bad, or ugly. Nothing beautiful is all pretty. right? In order to be beautiful, there needs to be a great big streak of something totally like vulgar and ugly there. And that is life. Nothing truly beautiful is actually perfect. Um, so embrace it, like just really embrace whatever you see, even if you don't, if you don't want to like it. It doesn't mean you have to keep it like that, right? But the awareness does allow you to harmonize with it better so that everything is in more harmony. It can even help you reject things going on in the background that aren't even yours. There are currents there that you're not even supposed to like fucking be in anymore, that you took on. Either it was like projected onto you, or some egoic thing happened and you falsely adopted something that wasn't for you, right? So get in there, get in there. I pulled some cards before, obviously, and I asked for a card from MJ Cullinane's Guardians of the Night Tarot because I really like that. And the High Priestess comes out here. Beautiful card. Right? There's like stardust all over the place with a star buzzing around, a moon. The priestess is represented here by a bat. And bats navigate seeing without seeing. The priestess is all about being curious of the unknown or energies unseen, the secrets of the universe, if you will. And this sort of tells me that like right now it's like a time to move in silence. I do think that this darkness represents moving in silence. So whatever this journey is super personally to you, like I'm trying to like paint out a portal or like a guide in this video that helps push you in a right direction, because this is like what I'm sensing and the way I'm going about it. But specifically what's going on this deep level, whatever it is that you see, whatever changes you're going to make, keep it quiet. A lot of people aren't going to understand this because this is a huge pivotal shift for everybody, and it scares people sometimes. And they do try to get in the way. They want you to fit in the box that they have for you. And it is too limiting. And in the end, they'll actually be very proud of you anyways, if they're meant to come with you in this ascension process. But it can be disrupting to their ascension process as well. So right now, if you feel like something is right for you and it's just not clicking with somebody, move in silence with it. Don't drag them through. Nobody has to understand you. This is your life is a you journey, right? Don't hold anyone to that responsibility, because you will be sharing this. This will be shared. And right now, it's like a moment of not knowing exactly where you're even going with this inner shift yet. So it just helps you move quicker and cement it in if you're feeling resistance from somebody, to just move in silence about it. Bats move in the dark where nobody can see intuitively. With the information that you get, we've got this priestess of consciousness. She's got her owl. Owls represent wisdom, adjustment, looking back and moving forward. This is where you see it, you feel it, you try to understand it. With this card, you work through it. You work through accepting that it's there. You're like, okay, these are the cards I've got in my hand. How do I go about it now? Are you exchanging cards out? Are you playing a card in a different way from now on? Are you, right? And that's where she comes in, because she helps with that part of it. After you're seeing it and accepting it and looking at it truthfully, we're trying to get ourselves in a place of like building good karma with how we go about this, with being in line with cause and effect and things that are good for, not only like you, things that are in harmony with this universe. I had like a whole fight with Saturn, so I was like, Saturn's that angry bimmer that no. Okay. I'm like, I was like really bad. Saturn is up there, like pretty much almost tied with Uranus for dominant planet in my chart. Saturn, I've realized, has cock blocked so much, and I didn't know how to like work with her. And that's like what I'm learning. I'm learning that now with Capricorn being filled with all my most dominant planet placements in terms of aspects. Capricorn and those planets all influence the rest of my chart's tone. So I was having a little bit of a hissy fit because Capricorn has been like a fun wrecker a little bit, a couple of times. Okay, she too serious. But I'm trying to figure out how to harmonize this in a way that is true to me. We're building a better relationship. Okay, I'm kind of seeing the aspects that needed to be worked with better. And it's like a lot more simpler than I thought it was. A lot more positive than I thought it was as well. This light though, like I probably look like a weirdo, like just random bits of my face like overexposed to light. The sun's going down, like catching under it. Yeah, any cards on this for the collective? Oh, this is justice. This is divine justice. I heard someone saying that there's just been like this confusion of like just dark energies keeping everyone down and blind and like in this sort of like victim mentality that wasn't empowered, that wanted to like blame everything. And you know what? Yeah, like it truly, that's your reality when you're there, but it's like a trick because it doesn't give you a way out of it. It doesn't empower you to be able to make the changes to make it better. It's like a false reality that's like what do you call it? When you believe in something and then you start seeing proof that your belief was right everywhere. That's like why misery loves company. It's like self-validating belief system, and it's toxic because it doesn't serve you, and it's not necessarily wrong. It just doesn't serve you in getting better. This is justice. This is the divine shift that God wants for everybody to be living their fullest, best life. And again, the war's already been won. You just have to walk the destiny. So don't be scared here. Again, you, your loved ones, your possessions, all of it, protected by heaven. Whatever you've lost is coming back to you multifold. Whatever wrongs people have done to you, truly, whatever wrongs people have done to you, karma is coming around multifold. Okay? Nobody gets away with anything. Nobody gets away with lying. Nobody gets away with being a shit and taking out their pain on you. Like, that's not a thing. And you're being helped out of being a karmic yourself. Every single person comes out of being a bad karmic and into being a pillar of light for others. You leave your little pillars of light as like pathway markers for other people who are currently lost and stuck being a karmic, and they just don't understand and they just don't know, right? They're victims of these dark energies that they need to immune themselves to. So while you're learning to build immunity to these dark energies that don't empower you, that don't give you a way out, that don't shed any light for you, while you're getting out, you leave pillars for others. You improving in the energetic realm sends out energies that just passively, subconsciously help others. And that's a beautiful, powerful thing because you don't have to consciously go about and try to like teach people, right? On a level, just you doing it changes the world. And that's so cool. Like that is God's justice here for everybody at this moment. Wish fulfillment, justice. That's 9/11. Okay. 9 of Cups is a very sensual cup. That's what I started talking about there. Anything else to make this? You're walking away for more. You're realizing that you're not closed in. Look at the open space she's in, and she's just walking off to wherever the fuck she wants. There's no barriers, and in reality, there isn't any barriers. You have to just give yourself permission to rise in frequency, to see all the good that is around you, to live this full, abundant, like happy life. It's just about giving yourself permission. You're going to go get more. You get more. You're coming into a reality where you're loved, where you're happy, where you can go and chase your dreams and do the work and enjoy the work and enjoy the journey, right? Because it's like, I'm not ashamed of wanting my destination, but I'm also totally capable of enjoying the whole entire journey to get there, because it's not just about getting there, right? You're coming into balance with the energies that you couldn't see before, but you can see them now with this material world. And through you is a portal of higher frequency energies that you are bringing into this material, physical world. You're a vessel of fucking God and the divine, okay? That was always your destiny. Now, specifically where you apply that is special to you. You're bringing into balance your spirituality and your physical life. That's so beautiful. Is there anything else? It's just the Wheel of Fortune, a 10 card of change. What goes up always comes down. This wheel is always turning. She's got light and dark energy on either side of her. This is the cycle. This is the way of things. This is how evolution happens. At first, it really seems like we're victims to like dark energies, and that's when dark energies is at the top of the wheel. But the wheel is always turning, and it's supposed to. You're supposed to be rising in consciousness and bringing things to light, from the darkness to the light. This is nature, right? I find it interesting too. The Eight of Cups upside down is like blockages and not seeing the truth. It's right side up now. And this creates a flow. The Wheel of Fortune is now moving. Bottom of the deck is the Star card. Having faith and hope. A card associated with Aquarius. Again, Aquarius is planet. One of them is Saturn. Priestess of consciousness. I just like this. I don't know. Anyways, how long has this been? Oh, too long. I'm so sorry. I wanted to be like, today's it's only going to be under 10 minutes. Lol. I'll get there, okay?